Hello everyone, today we're going to do a Pinterest inspired style today on my natural hair. First off, I'm just going to start with misting my hair with some warm water just to make my hair more malleable and manageable. As always, I'm going to section my hair in 4 parts, and this just makes it easier and quicker for me. You don't want to tackle a whole head of hair, especially if you have a lot of hair. So we're going to go in with the buttercream leave-in, and this is really good if you have dry, brittle, color treated like my hair. It just helps seal in all that moisture from the water, and I actually like this consistency. It's not too thick. I'm low porosity, so it kind of just soaks into my strands, which is a plus for me. So then I just proceed to detangle my hair with the leave-in in, and I'm going to continue this process all over my head. I do not want to do this style on dry or tangled hair. That is a no-no, and I advise you all to do the same. So I don't know what compelled me to just pull my ponytails out, but all the product came out with it. So here I'm just reapplying all my leave-in because, like I said, I don't want to do this on dry hair. So take your ponytails out the right way, you guys, okay? Don't rush. Next up is the Nourish My Hair Flaxseed and Manoi Oil. I actually did the LCO method. It was unintentional, but that's what happened. Now that our hair is prepped, it's on to styling. So the part I did for my antennas in the front, they kind of resemble maybe a beaker from a science lab. I really don't know what shape this is called, so that's what I'm going with. I'm also just going to go in with some curl balls just to give me a little bit of a more smooth look for this hairstyle. So I'm just going to apply a little bit and begin my flat twist for my antennas. Okay, so now with this first flat twist, you're going to want to split it into 2 sections. That way you can continue flat twisting on each side of your head, giving you the antenna look. This next step is optional, but I'm going to add a small rubber band at the root of my twist just so it isn't as loose and it's falling the way that I want it to fall. So on to the next step, and that is creating these rhombus-like ponytails. I'm going to do 2 on each section, which gives me a total of 4. So now that you finish that first one, you can use that as a guide. I want a similar shape and size. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it just needs to be similar. So what I'm doing here is I'm just making sure that my hair is thoroughly detangled, and I'm going to take that first ponytail and feed it into this one just to give it the look that I'm going for. Just so you all know, I'm working on half my head at a time. So this back section, I'm just making sure it's detangled so I can put my curl balls on, which is going to give me a bit more definition and a little bit more shine. And then I'm going to do the same thing I just did to the other side of my head. So to just jazz this style up a bit, I'm going to add my accessory of choice, which happen to be my beads, and I'm going to also use my gold crowns. Here's the final step, and that's just putting 2 sections into these fun little buns. I really never do space buns, so I'm switching it up. I want to do more fun styles with my natural hair, so this is what I did, and I actually loved it a lot. I hope you guys like this style as much as I did, and I can't wait to see you all in the next one.